welcome back to our channel.
Thank you so much, you guys. It is, what day is it today?
The
It's the 7th. 7th of July.
I feel like July's already gone.
Oh, I feel like when we get to the 4th, the summer has left us.
Oh no.
But it hasn't.
That means I'm gonna give birth tomorrow.
No. Hang on. Don't do that. But you guys, it was, we had a really fun 4th of July. I have to say, for me,
It was the best one you've had in years.
the best one I've had in years. Typically, we would get up at the crack of dawn. We had to drive to Logan, actually farther than Logan, almost to the Idaho border.
Which is like almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours. We'd go to a place called Lewiston, where my husband's grandparents and great-grandparents settled the town. We'd have to get up to get there for breakfast before the parade, okay? And then we'd have to find a place in the parade. It would be so hot. Then we'd have a picnic in the park. I mean, it was just, and then
It was exhausting.
and then we put everything
And
back in the car.
so bloody hot.
So hot. And then put everything back in the car and rush back down
That
here.
reminds me.
Okay, write that down. We'd rush back down here so that we could do homemade ice cream and fireworks here and all of the stuff. So then I'd get home and I'd have to make homemade ice cream. You guys, honestly, 4th of July, I would be exhausted.
She hated them.
I didn't hate
I'm just
them.
kidding.
But I mean,
But it was exhausting, and okay, the good part of that parade was that the Wonder Bread Company up in that area of town.
No.
Do you remember that
Yes.
they always give
Yes.
out like tiny loaves of Wonder Bread?
Yes, itty bitty loaves of Wonder Bread. No, the Wonder Bread factory was right by Hyers Big H in Salt Lake.
It's so random.
I don't know. Maybe, did Pepperidge Farm buy them out?
Maybe.
Remember,
I
don't
always
know.
looked forward to it every year. It's like the tiniest mini loaves of Wonder Bread. I swear Wonder Bread doesn't even exist anymore.
In a plastic, right?
Yeah.
And they would throw them.
It was so exciting.
And then also, you guys don't know this. People in Utah do, but they're the factory for Fat Boys.
Fat Boys is up there.
And so they would
and
shop-
Pepperidge Farm.
And Pepperidge Farm. They would
I mean,
shop.
that's a great parade.
It was. I mean, tons.
For this small town that it is.
You guys, I mean, lots of horses. Lots
Oh
of.
my gosh, don't even.
Lots of pooper scoopers. You guys, it was.
I had to watch a cow give birth.
One year, that did happen 1/4, didn't it? And it's
I was like 7 years old, and I can see it right in my head, right this second happening.
Okay, it was my husband's. It's all Dave's fault. Okay?
This is why I can't give birth.
They take a pilgrimage up to the old homestead, which is still a farm. And he goes up there with these kids, and
What are the odds?
a cow is giving birth. And they just like, there it is out on the front. And they can't, and for some reason it was struggling, so didn't they have chains?
They wrapped chains around the backs of its leg
and we're
pulled
pulling
it out.
And there was Catherine. Oh my gosh. I wasn't there. I would have made her turn around.
It has literally scarred me for life. It reminds me of that, if you guys have seen Napoleon Dynamite, when the kids are in the bus and they're all getting ready to go to school and the guy shoots the cow and they just like scream bloody murder.
Yeah. It actually, that's where
Napoleon Dynamite was filmed.
Just over the border from that farm in Idaho is where Napoleon Dynamite was filmed. If you guys have never seen Napoleon Dynamite, some of you that are in the other
It's
states,
a classic.
It's a classic. You just have to know that it's just crazy. It's so weird, right?
It's not weird though. It's great.
It is really good. It's really funny.
It's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah. So anyway, you should watch it sometime if you have a minute. But anyway, so Catherine had to see the cow being born on a 4th of July.
And now I can't give birth.
Now she can't give birth. Anyway,
We blame Dave.
so 4th of Julys have been really stressful.
They have.
But this 4th of July,
We didn't have to go.
I got up. I went walking.
You cross-stitched.
I cross-stitched. I had a lovely day. Did we make this stuff earlier in the day?
We did.
Yeah.
I came over at like 11.
And then we
pre-made the ice cream.
Yeah, pre-made the ice cream. It's nice to put it in the fridge so that it isn't warm, because you gotta cook it.
Right.
So we pre-made the ice cream.
Not cook it, freeze it.
Yeah. So
you have to cook it, pre-make it.
Yeah. So anyway, so we did that. Then you left.
Yeah.
And went to another party. And then did Dave go somewhere? Why did I sit and cross stitch? I don't know. But anyway, I cross stitched. I did do a barbecue for Dave and I. We did chicken and all the stuff. And then we had our 4th of July. It was lovely. I went to bed. I wasn't exhausted. Oh my! It was really nice, you guys. It was hot.
It was hot. But let's just say that we realized something sickening. And we hate to bring in depressing items on our Flosstube.
This did come about. Yes, that's true. We're very concerned.
We're very concerned. We don't know what to think. We don't know if the Christmas season can go on.
We don't know. We don't know if Santa
But we realized, I went and visited my friend who lives in New York.
And she's always told us, she's such a sweetheart. Did
she's
she
like,
watch these?
Please? No, she doesn't.
Okay. She said, please come and go to the
Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with us. Every year.
She says,
I beg of you. I will take you.
She'll help us.
Come stay with me. You won't have to pay because you know how hotels that week are like astronomical.
Yeah. So Catherine, she's here because of the COVID because it was so bad.
It was so bad, so she came home for a bit.
For months, actually.
And
you went up to visit her.
I went up to visit her, and we realized, you guys, is there going to be a Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this year?
Like, we're sick about it.
I don't think there will be.
It's just important for us.
It is. And it's how we bring in the Christmas season.
Yes, Santa ends it. Okay, he's at the very end.
He touches his nose.
And he's right in front of the Macy's department store.
That's how we know we can start shopping for Christmas.
It's okay. Debbie can go out to the stores. It signals this for us. You guys, I'm sorry, but we love it. It
makes our whole Thanksgiving.
It does. While I'm cooking.
I could honestly sit there and just cry the whole parade.
The whole parade, I could just bawl.
We had our high school go one year, and it was so exciting.
Yeah, we just were so. So none of the bands can go from across the United States. I'm wondering if they'll do, and I know, Catherine, it won't be the same. I'm wondering if they'll do the best of, like do a Macy's.
No. It's not the same.
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, but I feel sick
about it. The Balloons on Broadway.
But excellent book, you guys. You've heard me talk about Balloons over Broadway. It's this true story of how the parade started, and I did tell Catherine that it did stop for 1 year during the Second World War.
For a war, people.
They had to use the rubber. They needed the rubber for the war effort, and so they didn't have the parade. So I don't know. Anyway, it's something that we all need to think about. And
prepare for.
That's right.
What will we do?
But there was I have a niece that lives in Las Vegas, and she texted me and said, Debbie, if you're done, because we always go to at least one parade.
Yeah.
On the 4th of July.
If you know Debbie, you know she loves parades.
I'm a parade kind of gal. But anyway, if we didn't go to Lewiston, we went to the one in our town just to the south of us, Centerville. They have a great parade. And the things fly over, the jets fly over. It was pretty cool. But anyway, she said, Debbie, you can Google Summerlin Parade. And they were showing a parade in Summerlin, Nevada.
A
rerun from last year or something. She said, if you need to watch a parade. So anyway.
It's honestly sickening.
Okay, so that's what we did on our 4th of July. We had, the homemade ice cream was excellent. We made 2 batches.
Excellent.
We had my maker and
Mom, I'm worried about your hand.
I know. I don't know why I get itchy every week. What is it? I'm so nervous about all of you.
She is.
I'm wondering if I'm touching
She's nervous she's going to say something wrong.
Okay. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to try and forget about it.
Okay, what were we saying?
Well,
we did 2 batches.
Yeah, we did one in
We used my ice cream maker for the first time.
That she got for her wedding. And it was
I was very concerned about it.
But no, it
turned out great.
It was excellent. Yeah, I could show them the 2 sizes. Should I show them?
Oh yeah, please do.
So these are, because this kind of helps you to
Debbie informed me that I got the cheap ice cream maker.
I mean, you guys, we do use.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Okay, this is the White Mountain. This is mine. And White Mountain, it's expensive, but we got it years ago.
When she said that, I was expecting it to be like $500.
No,
it was like $120.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I was thinking $200. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay.
And then this is Kef. So you can see the difference in the size.
But the good thing about mine,
yes, is it has a
clear top.
This
so
one
you
does
can't
not.
see it when it's done.
Yeah, with this one I can keep track of if it was getting, thicker.
Yeah.
And hers turned out excellent. Okay, so this one is.
It did make me skeptical that this is also plastic.
Yeah, we should show them this one. This one is it's like this heavy duty. Look at that, you guys, with these big wooden paddles.
It's amazing.
But it's, if you're going to do a giant thing of ice cream.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. But this was very good, and I loved being able to see inside and keep track of it.
We were pleased as punch.
It was really good. What I keep trying to say is this is on the Amazon list, right?
That we did. We added it to our Amazon list.
And it's actually, I was pleased with it.
Yeah.
So there you go. Okay. I didn't think we were going to talk about that, but we did. Okay. We talked about the 4th of July. Okay. Kefren finally kind of got her nursery together.
I did.
And you probably saw some pictures or some Insta stories.
Yeah. You haven't. No one's seen my crib.
Oh, I wondered if you did any crib. Okay. Steven?
I'm trying to decide if I should do a grand reveal.
Oh, okay.
Or if I should just show you as I get things.
We did a partial reveal.
Yeah, I showed you the chair from Pottery Barn
and the
dresser. And Steven put together the crib this last week, and it's so cute.
It really is cute. But I think now do a grand reveal.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think now wait.
We have the mattress in.
Yeah, and you put your sheet
on. So if I
it,
were to give birth tomorrow,
you'd be fine.
We could handle it.
Yeah,
I think
you're ready to go.
I mean, I couldn't handle it. But Debbie could handle it.
Yes, I could. And I was glad to get the crib up. That made me feel better.
It made me feel better.
But we've still got to get Steven's shoes.
Steven's shoes need to get out of there. And the gun safe.
And the gun safe.
Very concerning.
So anyway, I say now she's looking at things to go on the wall.
Yes. Should we give them an idea of what it...
I think, give them an idea. I think
we're doing space theme.
Yeah, space, yeah.
As you know, I love space.
And she doesn't want it cartoonish.
I don't want I want a classy space, okay?
Yeah. And like kind of realistic, I think.
Yep. But also not, because none of the other... So I'm thinking, I found these blueprints.
Yeah.
On Etsy that I love.
Yeah.
One is of the International Space Station. Or it's the Space Shuttle.
Space Shuttle.
The Space Shuttle from NASA.
So a blueprint of that, yeah.
And then... to add a little pizzazz, I found blueprints of the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars.
Which Steven would love.
And the USS Enterprise.
Oh. Dave.
And that's
from
like
Star Trek.
Star Trek, we love it.
Yeah, Dave would go nuts.
And they're so cute.
And they're really good looking.
They're really classy looking.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about doing that. There's this quote that I love.
Yeah, there's a really cool quote. Yeah.
And then the crib sheets are like galaxy. Is a galaxy right now. I need to get more crib sheets.
You do. Yeah. But anyway, that's what you're leaning.
That's what I'm leaning towards. It changes daily.
But anyway, that's what we're.
But I'm actually really thinking of that.
I think we do a grand reveal when you get all of that.
I haven't decorated any of my other house.
Yeah, she doesn't want to put any nails in the walls.
It scares me.
You're so funny.
And I'm not a good decorator, but I feel like this small space I can handle.
But she's so funny because she really has a good eye. You don't give yourself enough credit.
I don't think so.
Well, I think because she's worked in some houses.
The problem is I've worked in very nice houses.
And they've used decorators.
And so I have high class taste.
but also
a small class budget.
But that also you learned from those decorators.
I did.
Like. And I also feel like you learned, one of the houses was using a what is it called? Like a person that
an organizer.
An organizer. And
she changed my life.
Yes, you learned a lot from her.
A lot.
And so it's kind of nice to have those things.
It is.
So I think you are better than you give yourself credit for.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's the status of the nursery.
Yes.
You don't go for a non-stress test this week, but you go
in a couple of weeks. I start my non-stress every week.
And but the baby's doing fine.
The baby's great. It's the size of a head of cauliflower.
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head, or Alice in Wonderland's the teacup from the Mad Hatter.
The teapot.
The teapot.
Okay, that's funny. It's funny how, anyway. So anyway, there you go. And
it's getting big, everybody.
She's been like weeding outside. I mean, you've done really well.
I weeded yesterday.
You've gotten a lot done.
I'm going to the pool today.
Yes, going to the pool today. So, but I don't want you to get a headache.
I'm not going. I have a visor and sunglasses.
Okay,
I'm in my swimming suit right now.
Okay.
And everyone's been asking to see my stomach. But I feel like it just looks like I've had a few too many burritos. So.
Okay, so we'll wait another.
That?
We'll wait. Today it sort of looks more like you're pregnant. I think people would know that you were pregnant.
I'm worried. I'm worried that people at the pool are gonna be like, "Look at that fat log."
No, the problem is she's so dang tall she can hide it, and she's lucky. I could not hide it anywhere.
Can you see it?
Okay, so are we gonna show people?
There it is, everybody.
You should turn this way.
I don't want.
Okay, all right, then sit down.
There it is.
There it is. Okay.
In all its glory.
Yes, that's right. So anyway, but really, she's had a great week.
I've had a fabulous week.
We've had a really, really good week. Okay.
And then, do we tell everyone about next week?
Oh yes, maybe we'll just tell you right now that we have tried. This is our second time to try and go to.
It's actually, I guess your second time for Northern, third time for California.
Yeah, the third time to try to go to California. Dave and I and my other son and his family are going to Northern California.
They didn't invite me.
We're going to Fort Bragg and Mendocino, and so
that's where Dave is from.
It's where Dave grew up. You know, it's
his hometown people.
Yeah, and it really is it's like the Garden of Eden on earth. It is so beautiful.
Wow.
I will post pictures. I mean, it's the redwoods, like I've said to you before, and then the ocean.
What is it?
The most beautiful meeting of land and sea. Yeah, and it is. Well, that's actually in Carmel. But anyway, but it is truly, it is beautiful. And the kids the boys love the tide pools. And Jay, my father-in-law, used to take all of his classes down to the tide pools and show them all of the things. And so Dave knows a lot about him, and the kids love him. And so
it's amazing.
We're going to go there.
I'm sad I'm not going, but... You know.
It's just,
I'm pregnant.
Yeah. And we're not concerned about going there. I mean, it's kind of like everything we do is outside in nature. There's nothing that we do with a crowd. Flying into San Francisco, we couldn't fly into Oakland. Did we tell you that? They canceled the flights to Oakland.
Really?
Yeah. So we do have to fly into San Francisco, which is unusual. We usually don't. But we'll wear our masks the whole time. And
it'll be fine.
I'm not concerned. I really am.
So we might not have a Flosstube next week.
Yeah, I don't know how we do that, Kev. I don't know how, because I will be gone. So we may not have a Flosstube. But I will try to do Insta stories, and I will try to post things, okay? And you can post as well, okay? Kefren has not worked on her stocking.
I have not.
But she's been busy. So anyway, did we finish all of the classes last week did we finish that by the time we did the?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. All right, so I have been wanting to talk to you guys, before we get into stitching, I've been wanting to talk to you about Couture for a couple of weeks, and I keep forgetting.
Shame on you.
But Couture is coming out with a new catalog July 15th. It will have all of the Halloween, Thanksgiving,
Ooh, Christmas.
Yeah. So
When?
July 15th.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. I can't wait for it, okay? So, new catalog, so lots of new product, but I also wanted to talk to you about, just things that I have done lately. So, I made this last year, and I put the little felt balls on it. Celebrate Freedom. And this is one. These are fireworks that were on another. They didn't come together. I just put all different things together on this one. But then I got these at Michael's this year. These kind of they're like firecracker things. And I took the Celebrate by itself and then just put it on the side.
And this one you could erase if you wanted.
Yeah, and this one, I could just wash that off and put a new one on there if I wanted to.
I don't know why we don't do that more often.
Well, I do on some, but like I like that one and I want it for the 4th of July. I do it on my basin board all the time, each month, okay? So there's that. These are, I just bought at Michael's. I wanted to show
That
you
one
that.
you can't erase.
No, that one will have to be
because it's not on a
permanent.
chalkboard.
And then I was
Get
going
it?
to show you this, and this, and then this one. So this is another one of the things that goes with this.
So cute.
And those pinwheels were darling.
They are darling.
And so I just put a pinwheel on that one, and then
well, we need to put like ribbons on them.
I do need to, yeah. This is, I was just roaming around Home Depot one day because
just roaming around.
Dave was doing something, and this is like a
molding?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and they had pieces of it, like a molding like you
Really?
Yes, or on the ground probably. And so I thought I could just so I took this.
Oh my gosh.
And
It's those two lines.
Yeah. And I put it on.
And did you do the stars, or the stars are from a different
thing? Yeah. So I did this.
Wow.
Like I did this one.
You're
okay.
A genius.
And I just bought that at home. It was like, I don't know, it was like $1 or something. Okay. And then also this is a chalk couture board, and you can do it double-sided.
Oh,
so
that's
this is
cute.
the Harvest, and then this is and this is not erasable. This is permanent because it's wood. Okay. So I wanted to show you that. And tell you that, oh, and this one, and then I did this one this year.
Oh, that's cute.
And those are the fireworks
Yeah.
again, same thing there.
You put these on your 3-tiered tray.
I put this on my yeah.
And that one.
Yeah, these were on my 3-tiered trays. Okay, if you don't want to spend a ton of money, every month you can join Club Couture. This is the one for this month.
It's a cute one.
July. And it's cute. People have done like little spots of green, and then they've done the rest of it blue, then like a silver.
I think I need to make 2 of those.
I think that might be kind of fun. Anyway, and then you blend it, and it looks like a map.
Yeah.
And it is cute. This is for this month, $19.99. You get 3 things of paste that come with it.
Chalk.
A blue, green, and gray come with this one. And then you also throughout the year get some. Like they'll do stuff for Club Couture people. They'll give you extra, like free shipping for that month.
That's nice.
Or they'll do extra things if you're a member of Club Couture. $19.99 a month, okay? You do, at first you'd have to get a surface. But if you get a surface, again, you can wipe it off if it's a Club Couture.
Every month.
Every month and do a new one, okay? That's it. Then
I feel like this is an easier letterboard.
It is an easier.
No one tells you when you get a letterboard that it's going to take you 13.5 hours to change
the letters. It's true. It's true. This is much easier. I love letterboards.
I love a good letterboard,
Yeah,
but it takes me an hour and a half.
Yeah, I know. It really does. It takes a long time. So anyway, Chalk Couture, I was also going to show something else. Was I going to show?
The link is below for all the things. But that's exciting. July 15th.
Yeah, now.
That makes me feel like Halloween's tomorrow.
I know. Now, if you want to join Chalk Couture as a designer underneath me, the new kit is out. And it's a cool kit.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a good one. They change it 2 or 3 times a year. You guys, it would be $99, and you get a lot more than $99. You get about $200.
Plus you get like 40% off everything.
Then everything is 40% off, okay, if you become a designer. So just look, I mean, I don't know. I love it. You can tell I do. I really enjoy it. So this is, I just haven't talked about it, and I wanted to kind of update you because the new catalog is coming out. Okay?
Love
All right.
that.
Okay, now, Kath, should we talk about the Positivity Sal?
We should, but we
Okay.
should also give a shout out.
Oh, we should give a shout out. Right, okay, yes. Kefren, you get that while I get the Positivity Sal.
Tina George. We don't know what you're doing. We do actually.
Yeah, we
You're
do.
watching all of our videos.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. And she's commenting on like all of them from way back in the day.
Kefren told
She's
me.
literally going through a transformation of me right now.
Oh, I bet she is.
Because I had like I had extensions in.
Blonde.
I was skinnier, I was blonde, I had Botox. I mean, everything was great back then.
Oh, you're so funny.
And then slowly I've just gone downhill.
So Tina, thank you.
It's so kind of you to watch all those.
That's right. Thanks for joining us. I'd be weird to go back.
It's weird because she comments and then I click on it and I see me and I'm like, wow, Kefren.
And we forget too.
Don't gone downhill.
No. She hasn't, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you, Tina.
We love you.
We
Tina.
love you. That's great. Okay.
Positivity Sal.
Caterpillar Cross Stitch started last month with this positivity rules. And it's going to be like a house, right? With a rainbow. And it's darling.
It is.
And they sent out the first part of it.
When you showed this, I literally thought you had folded this down.
Oh, so the people couldn't see
it was like a perfect line.
Yes.
She posted it on her
on Instagram. So they've sent out the second installment, July the 1st.
What is it? What is this?
It's 3 words. Let me show
Why do you do it like, Mom, why do you do it like that?
I'll show you so that you understand. I can't show you guys because it doesn't.
But it's so, wouldn't you just do the word at it? Oh, is it different colors?
Yes. See, look.
Okay.
The 3 new words are kind, trust, and patience. I've done the bottom.
It's like an ombre, if you will.
Yeah, it's like an ombre effect. So I've done the bottom of patience.
I was like, why isn't she doing the full thing? I'm like, am I doing cross stitch wrong?
No. And so it changes color.
I see
actually. It'll be a light purple, then a dark purple. So that's the bottom of the word patience.
I see.
Okay? So
I was like,
confused.
wow, she's really trying to keep it a secret.
No.
So she folded it down.
Yeah. So, and I said I was only going to work on Christmas stuff. So when I forgot about this, and I need to get this done because I want to keep up. Okay, so kind, trust, and patience, positivity Sal, Caterpillar Cross Stitch. She has a lot of darling things. She's from the UK, and Sally,
does.
and she.
I wonder if our code still works.
I guess it must.
Snug 10, right?
Snug 10, and you get 10% off. That's correct. Okay, so that's what's happening with the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Positivity Sal. I got the bottom of that done. Now let's talk about the Christmas stitching in July. I'm really proud of myself. I really like.
Maybe you're allergic to me.
Maybe that's what it is. Okay, Kef, this is this will be 9.
This one is 9?
Yeah, that's 9.
And there's 12?
There's 12. So notice that
We're almost done.
Notice that I changed the
Debbie's so proud of this.
The sleigh.
Okay, here, we'll show you the sleigh how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and then we'll
look at the sleigh, everyone. There is hardly any Christmas packages.
It was very upsetting to me.
Where are all of the Christmas packages?
Whenever you see Santa's sleigh, as in my other sleigh, there's gobs of
packages. I mean, think, all of the children in the world.
You got to have a lot of packages, okay? So
Debbie added.
I added a few packages.
Oops.
Okay? And I stuck them.
Look at all those packages.
And then I love that little teddy bear. Isn't it cute?
The teddy bear reminds me of a teddy bear that we put in your sleigh up above the door.
It does. It reminds me of that too. Then I did the second one. Now remember,
which you hadn't even done last time.
No. You guys remember there are, Kathy, show them the charms that go with it.
Yeah.
I have not put the charms on yet.
I can't show you, but look, there's a
reindeer.
A reindeer. There's a ice skate and a trumpet.
Yeah, and then notice.
What are the charms? Is there not a charm on that one?
There is in the night sky. Notice in the night sky where
there's a reindeer.
But there are stars, little beads.
Oh, that's cute.
So I haven't attached those.
It doesn't look like there's one on the.
There is not. There is not. So, but I wanted you to know that I haven't attached.
Oh, that's cute. Them. You don't cross stitch the stars. They're actually beads.
Yeah. So I'll add all of that when I'm done with all 3 because I don't like to fuss or make them funny.
And you're almost done with that one.
Yeah, I am. So I'm thinking maybe I'll be able to send them to Jan Calvert, my finisher that lives in Ohio. if I could get all 12 finished. I didn't want to send them to her till all 12 were done.
I agree.
So Jan, hopefully.
Does it scare you to send things in the mail?
It does. You made me nervous when you said that the last time. Remember the one with that I did for James?
I mean, think of all the packages.
I know.
Knock on wood.
I know, knock on wood. I'll insure it, but you know, Jan does such a beautiful job, and I don't know any finishers around here like that would do this kind of finishing.
Yeah.
Okay, I finish stuff, but not like little. She sews. Like,
she does.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, okay, I did that. Then you guys hold on to your horses. Look, Kath.
It's a sleigh.
I got sick of the white and the blue because it just drives my eyes.
Did you do the black?
I did all of that red.
Oh.
Okay, and then you don't know, but I filled in all of that blue, then I did that white, and I did some that comes down here, and you can't even see it.
Kyle said he might start his this month.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I don't know
He'll
how.
probably finish it in like a day and a half.
It just kills me. But honestly, it was so fun to do.
This is by Nora Corbett, Santa's Sleigh.
It's so fun to do the red, to do a little bit of a
The red is beautiful, I must say.
The colors are interesting. I was questioning it while I was doing it, but that's what they called for. So I'm doing it all.
Oh, I like it.
All in the called for colors.
Look at the sparkly.
Yeah. So
Do you use a Krynic?
I used treasure braid.
It's the only way to go.
Petite treasure braid, you guys, instead of Krynic.
Wow.
It's a needle point. Do I have it right here? I do. It's the only way to go.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's some like red sparklies.
And it looks
It's
like
cute.
this.
It's gorgeous.
I mean, I'll show you the blue, but it's called Petite Treasure Braid.
Oh, is there anything better?
And it's so much easier to work with, you guys, than Krynic.
Krynic makes me want to jump off a cliff.
Some people really do well with Krynic. I don't so much. But anyway, so I've gone to the Petite Treasure Braid, and I have the Krynic, so I just match it, because I have a couple of reds. So anyway, I did that. Okay, is that all the Christmas stitching I did? It is. I did want to show you, and you may have shown them this in a Insta story. You don't need to stand up.
Sat down.
This is my July that I finished a year ago. And I am doing, just as a reminder,
Tell us.
I decided to do all of the,
all the other ones.
like this.
You hadn't put the things on, had you?
Oh, I don't know if I had. So I've also finished September, but I'm not going to undo July. I like July.
Thank you, Mother.
You know, because I had it, framed.
You need to do August.
I've got August.
Oh, look. Oh, my gosh.
Okay. And right now I'm working on February.
Yes.
Okay. So, but I wanted to show you July because I have it framed and it's not going to go on this board. So I need to just show you that.
I love that.
I think that is it. I am thinking about starting. I don't know, but I'm thinking I got all the stuff to start the. It's a Brenda Gervais. Souvenirs of the Heart, Home for Christmas.
Let me see.
I think.
Why
it's
have I
sweet.
never seen this?
Well, I don't know, because I've shown it before.
I swear I've never seen it.
It's just a sweet little like.
Guys, it's so hard to get up
I'm
and
sorry.
down
Let
as a
me do
pregnant
it. Let me
person.
do it. Anyway, I have all the called for colors.
What is it called? Home for Christmas.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking.
I love the peppermints. It screams Debbie.
I love it.
Oh, that reminds me. We need to show the thing you saw on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Let's show that. And then, so I think I'm gonna start on that as well for the July Christmas stitching. So I'm thinking about that.
It's gone.
Oh, it's just on Instagram. I can find it. I know who it was. Did it go away?
Don't you hate that? Wasn't it Shannon?
It's Shannon Christine, you guys. You guys know her. She is a cross stitch designer, and I just saw this today, and I think it's darling.
It screams Deborah.
I don't know. I just love it. It reminds me of some of the stuff that the little Stitch Girl has done.
I agree.
Yeah. It's kind of the buffalo check.
Yeah.
In different things. So I'm thinking about sending for that one. You could put it up at the beginning of fall. It could stay up through Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm thinking about sending away for that one. I think she does PDF downloads. I think she has an Etsy store.
I bet she does.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'm thinking about doing that.
Should I sit down?
Okay, now I thought we'd go show the pond.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys, that's all of it for cross stitch this week. We won't be here next week unless we do some sort of weird, I don't see us doing that. Trying to face, I don't know. Anyway.
We could maybe.
We'll see, but I'm taking my cross stitch with me. I'll try to get as much cross stitching in.
We still haven't done a haul of all of those things that we got.
I know, honestly.
Next time.
Okay, then we're gonna show you Dave's pond because honestly,
we
it's
call
incredible.
it the pandemic pond.
The pandemic pond, and as we go out, we've got to show them at least right now the corn.
Oh,
okay.
Knee high by the 4th. It's past our knees.
It is way past our knees, and we've got tassels going, so we know the corn is formed.
Oh, okay. So, tell them before, Dave had a small pond.
Dave had a very small pond that was made out of a plastic. It was molded, and you just set it in the ground.
Yes.
And he was not happy with how little it was. He wanted a much bigger pond.
We will say that there's a lot of algae buildup right now.
But he went and got the stuff yesterday that's going to get rid of it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt the fish.
Oh, good.
So he went to the pond store.
So it probably tripled in size, the pond?
I would say tripled. Yeah, I would say tripled.
He would have done it bigger, but we found that there was
there were 3 sprinkler lines, 3 of them. And I said, David, you are not going to cut those and try and...
it would have been a disaster.
He killed himself, you guys.
He did. He lost 20 pounds.
Honestly. So we have about 20 fish in there now. We have 2 koi, the rest are goldfish. And you may not be able to see them unless I try and stir them up because they hide from us. But he's also added, after he finished it, he got a new lighthouse to go with it.
He did.
And at night, the light goes on.
That's so
It's a
cute.
solar. So come on
It'll
out.
be as if we're in California for a brief moment.
Yes, come out and see our pandemic pond. Come on out, Cap, and then show them
There's the corn.
it's doing,
And Dave's little greenhouse.
Yep, and his, anyway, the corn
His
is doing
marigolds are just flourishing.
great. Yes, they are. And the
And
raspberry.
what are these,
raspberry-
petunias?
These petunias have gone nuts.
They've gone berserk.
In fact, we need to cut them down.
No.
Okay, but they'll, anyway.
Okay, everyone,
Here
here
it
is the
is.
grand reveal.
Okay.
The pond.
Dave and I collected all of these stinking rocks, okay? And then underneath that, there is a felt liner to form the pond, and then a plastic waterproof liner.
Oh, it's gotten better over here.
Yeah, you can't really tell much anymore. But anyway, the plastic black liner was as hot as an oven. I had to use oven mitts to move it.
It was the craziest thing, and they laid it down right here.
Because we had to cut
I
it.
wish we had taken a picture.
It was only down maybe 15 minutes. Maybe.
And it literally burned you could see exactly the square of where it was laid.
Yeah.
Because it burned the grass.
So then after he dug it all out, he put those 2 liners down, and then he had to put all of these rocks. The line is holding the liner essentially. And then if you can tell below it, there's another shelf.
Yeah,
where
there
where the plants are
Here, I'll walk
sitting.
down closer.
The plants are sitting on a shelf that he created. And there's rocks on the shelf, and that's where the plants sit.
You can see like the rocks right there.
And I don't see, do you see any fish?
I
Kat?
can't see any fish right
If I
now.
walk over here,
I feel like at night you can see them.
yeah, this is, they're usually down underneath here.
Oh, I
there
just
they
saw
go.
one.
There they go, there goes one. See, we came over here, so they don't like us. There's one. You
Oh, I
see
can
what-
kind of see. You can't really see
You
it
can't
here.
see them very good. But anyway.
Debbie and Catherine went with Dave to pick out this water feature.
The water feature, that's right.
And
So, and then he's got, and then did they see the lighthouse?
and here's the lighthouse that Dave got. It's,
And it's
solar
really-
powered.
It really is fun. It's very fun, and
I want to see it at night, Mom.
the light is bright, and it's a solar light, and it's really fun. He's done a great job. Dave.
Don't you all just feel like you're
Oh.
at the ocean?
And then Kev, look, he went to the geode.
Oh, there's a
I didn't know
geode.
he put it here. He and the boys and Jason and Shelly, I think, went. Yes, she did. And they went to, it's a geode bed out in the desert, and they got geodes.
Oh,
and
that's
he stuck
funny.
it by the, I didn't even know he'd done that.
It actually, the algae already looks better. Did he put it in
Yes,
already?
He put it in last night. So
It was very algaeous.
And then he put these cattails.
Yes, I noticed the cattails are new.
So
It's
there's
a very calming pond.
Yeah, there's our pandemic pond. We hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you enjoyed
Look,
it.
there's an ear of corn. Look, it's starting to form.
Whoa.
Right there. Look, a couple of them. Look.
That is so wild.
And isn't that great? So
That's
anyway,
amazing.
we hope you guys enjoyed our little quick tour here.
The quick tour of the pond. Look, we still there's the dirt from the
pond. Anyway, you guys, Keffy, could you want to flip it and I'll come over there?
I guess we can.
Great week.
We love
do
you
a lot of
guys.
stitching. We think about you all the time.
We do.
And we'll either catch you, maybe not next week, but the next week.
Yes. We'll
Have
see
a
you
good
later.
one.
Bye.
Bye.